Tank, fly, boss, walk, jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot. Friends, we are here with the O.T.H Racing round 3 of the Copen Challenge Cup. And my word, has this championship been a challenge and a half. It's a handful to follow, I'll tell thee that. The changes, the overtakes, it's bedlam. And now on to round 3 we're at. Oh my, I've got a table. I can't read the table. I've got too modern of a table. I've got the table after this. Hang on. Let me see if I can quickly boss walk this and try and find an older table. Oh God, this is going to take forever. Bear with me. Flying up Discord faster than light. Can he find a table that's after round 2? Right, that one is after round 3. Flip past that one, just keep continuously moving up. That's the way. All the way. Climb, 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 climb. Keep climbing. Go on. We can do this. No, I haven't found a table yet. Oh, yeah, bruh. Hold your horses. I have a table, ladies and gentlemen. So, after 2 rounds of racing, the table looks like Gaz at the top with 36 points. Medium GT is in second place and he's on 30 points. Zoe third, even Steven third with Matteo, and they're both on 29 points. Top Taffy is fifth on 25 points with Orgasmic Cry on 23 points. Oban is in seventh on 21 points, and eighth goes to Norfolk and Talent, and he's on 20 points. Ninth is Nifty on 18 points. 10th, Mikey on 17. 11th, Pacemaker Boy on 12 points, and 12th is a Fiberman on 11 points. Stretchy joint 13th with Nathaniel Hornblower, both of those on 7 points, with Captain Slow 15th on 6 points, and the G-Man for real is 16th on 5 points. That's the table, ladies and gentlemen, and there is all to play for coming into round 3, marking the halfway point of the championship. Duffman in the chat saying evening thingy. Word to your mother, Duffman. Hope she's well. Hope she's doing okay. Right. Then they've got so the format of round 3 is it's the Daihatsu Copen's O2. They've got full boost on to keep that racing going, and we've seen some strange turnouts from that, with Zoe taking a late pit stop in one of the races last round and getting that super boost that brought her all the way up to the top 3, I believe. So will we see any tactics like that this evening, ladies and gentlemen? Will they be just popping in? Will we just see all of them coming into the pits on the second to last lap? Who knows? They qualify for 10 minutes. It's a 3 15-minute race setup, with race 1 from the grid is the qualifying, race 2 is the reverse of race 1, and race 3 is the reverse of race 2. They're wearing sports softs this season. It's the look, all wets, but I think Blue Moon doesn't have a wet race, so I think it's going to be 3 hot, dry races. My good golly gosh, are you ready for the grid, ladies and gentlemen? Please just stand by yourselves and wait for this. Here we go then. I've taken my glasses off. That was pointless because I've got to read the list. Hey. Oh, didn't you? I was hoping to be smooth there. So here we go. I'm going to try and do this like really smooth and just keep it flowing. Are we ready? This is going to be a challenge because I'll fall behind. I know I will. Right then, I'm getting all revved up. Can you see me moving the camera like, whoa, here we go. Right then, here we go then. Dun, dun. And on pole position we have Orgasmic Cry. Second place, a surprise to many, it's Stretchy. He won some points today. In third place, Zoe, always featuring in the top half during qualifying. In fourth we have Nifty. Now I want to cough and I've got no time to. Excuse me. In 5th place, we have Medium GT in an absolutely lively livery there. In 6th place, we have Matteo. There was Matteo. 7th is Gaz. I'm falling behind. Hang on. 8th is Mikey, doing a super job there. In 9th place, it's Captain Slow, chasing unicorns. Yeah, baby. In 10th place is Willie Wynn. We haven't seen him in this season so far. In 11th place is Nathaniel Hornblower. In 12th place, it's Oban. Hang on. In 13th place, it's G-Man for real. In 14th place is Amtrak. In 15th place is Fiberman. And 16th place is Pacemaker. Boy, man alive, that was manic. I made it though, you know, I got it to work. Now I'm going to go and crash with the aeroplane. Come on, aeroplane, it's me and you, head on. We're going for it. I'm getting there. We need to watch racing. Sorry, guys. So that's how they line up, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves. We are in for an absolute cracker of a race with Orgasmic Cry leading us away. Here we go. Standing start. The lights are out. Wow, that was a long hold there as we see the Copens trying to get off the line. Further back there we see someone pulling out and they're going for it already. I think that was Willie Wynn, but it's Orgasmic Cry that's holding on to the line, but Stretchy getting a bump draft from Nifty, and that puts Stretchy then into the lead with the help of Nifty. Orgasmic Cry needs a buddy and Zoe is coming to help. Yes sir-ree. So Orgasmic Cry still leads so far. Zoe giving them a hand and moving up into second. Stretchy in 3rd place. Then we've got Nifty 4th. Matteo has moved himself up to 4th place now. Nifty down to 5th. Willie Wynn up to 7th. I think we saw him jump off of the line like a crazed man. And Gaz in 8th with Captain Slow giving him a push. Oban in 10th with Amtrak in 11th. Mikey in 12th. G-Man for real fun in 13th. Fiberman 14th. Pacemaker Boy 15th. And the Hornblower is in 16th. But Orgasmic Cry at the moment getting a good old push from Zoe all the way, breaking away from the crowd. What will the rest of them do? Stretchy in 3rd, Matteo in 4th, and he's got to be giving Stretchy a huge push there if they want to catch up to the pink Copens ahead. And Orgasmic Cry at the moment holding on to that lead from Zoe, while Stretchy, Matteo and Nifty set chase, and Willie Wynn has joined the fun, bringing Medium GT along with him, but Medium GT choosing not to grab onto Willie Wynn's toe, and he's going for the main toe off of Nifty to try and pull himself up. But Willie Wynn, does he get through on the underside? And the wall came in fast and hard for some of those guys then, but it's Orgasmic Cry still leads, but Matteo has got himself ahead of Zoe, and Zoe knows how the game is played. Zoe giving everyone a bump draft today to help herself get up and into the action, and Zoe then cuts through ahead of Matteo. Matteo dropping back somewhat there as these other guys are setting a chase. Medium GT, Willie Wynn and Gaz all hunting for spots. And Captain Slow trying to get through the crowd up to 7th now, and Stretchy, who was up into 2nd, is down 7th place. This is the way it changes. Willie Wynn up into 5th, chasing down Zoe, who is in a clan of cars at the moment, but Orgasmic Cry will not yield that win, ladies and gentlemen. Matteo hunting him down, and Willie Wynn has now caught up with that little crowd. Let's sit alongside with Willie Wynn as we see him in action. Let's see what he does, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into lap 3, 15-minute races, 2.5 minutes in, and this race is electric already, and we're seeing sparks fly as they hit the wall 3 wide ahead, and Willie Wynn there grabbing a spot from Matteo and closing in ever closer to Medium, goes through for both of them. It looks like they both got themselves caught up on the wall. Willie Wynn moved out of the way of it, and he's now tucked in behind Orgasmic Cry. Gaz now moves up into 4th place, which is amazing. He was really down the group, and Medium GT 5th, Stretchy up to 6th now, Captain Slow in 7th. Oh my god, they got hurt hard, didn't they? Who was it again? Zoe. Oh my word. And I think she got caught up with, I can't even remember who was in that little, was it Medium? Who knows? It's too much racing to linger on one spot. So Matteo leads ahead of Orgasmic Cry with Gaz in 3rd place. Willie Wynn in 4th, and Stretchy there. He's got to have a boost now, but Medium's coming through. Medium shooting on through now, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to get in on the action. And it's hard action there at the moment as they tussle for position. 3 wide, 2 wide. Oh, will he win? Has looked like he give Gaz a good hard knock there. And now Gaz has had the wind taken out of his sails. And he sees the cars around him all just on bouncing by. Captain Slow now in the Unicorn Chaser is up and into third place. Matteo in second. Orgasmic Cry back in the lead in first. Oh, the Orgasmic Cry loves a circle. Loves a hole. So Stretchy is now in fourth. Remember, qualified very well on second. And Oban from virtually the back has come through and is sitting proud in fifth place at the moment with Nifty in sixth. In amongst that crowd, it's the orange and black car, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to find it. I know I flick around a lot, but the racing is rapid and so is trying to keep up with whom is where. Oban in the Lego Duplo liveried car has slipped behind Medium GT. He's in the G ready splash of colour one, the one with loads on it, and look at them at the front, 4 or 5 wide, 4 I believe, as they go through. Orgasmic Cry leading them. Captain Slow now into second place with Matteo in third. Nifty, Stretchy, Medium cannot decide between the three of them what position whom is in what, and Medium looks like he is sticking to fifth. And oh no, we've got a huge one. Oh, it's Gaz. The Gaz man has absolutely hit the barrier, but I don't know if he hit something before the barrier, ladies and gentlemen. But it did not go well for him. Oh, it looked like he got squeezed up there. I think he got squeezed up. We had one car flying down to the right, or our right, his left. And there's Willie Wynn coming through, and Gaz, oh my lord, I think he just got squeezed up a bit there and turned around a little. So Orgasmic Cry leads this race from Captain Slow. Matteo is in third spot with Nifty fourth. Medium GT fifth place. Stretchy in sixth. Oban seventh. And we're starting to calm down a little bit now. 5.5 minutes into the race, and it's still manic up here at the front here. Oh my god, they're all looking for a move as Captain Slow tries to block Matteo. Matteo's coming through, but Medium GT also wants to come through, as so does Stretchy, and they're all joining the party as Orgasmic Cry tries to lead them around in an orderly fashion, but no one understands orderly around here. It's crazy. And here we go then, and Captain Slow's boxed in, ladies and gentlemen. He can't move to his left and stuck where he was, and they've all just mugged him off, ladies and gentlemen. Orgasmic Cry still leads from Nifty, but Nifty's got the run. Nifty has the run. He has the momentum. He's coming through, and is it over? No, Stretchy comes in as well. Am I getting my orange cars mixed up? I'm sure Nifty had the run on Orgasmic Cry there. I don't know, maybe he skimmed a wall. This is crazy racing. Orgasmic Cry then out in the lead, but it's Stretchy coming through after a great qualifying. Rob in the chat saying, evening sir. Well, hello Rob, we are back with the O.T.H and it's manic as usual. Stretchy there out in the lead. Nifty in third. Medium GT is fourth. Matteo, we've got movement. Zoe slipping down the order with Captain Slow going with her. Oban in 8th place. G-Man in 9th. Fiberman in 10th, and then we've got a little movement here. Mike and the Hornblower side by side trying to decide whom is going to be 11th, who's going to be 12th, and it looks like it's Mikey that is 11th at the moment with Hornblower in 12th. Pacemaker in 13th ahead of the Amtrak, who hasn't featured here at all. Usually up the top end we see the American rider, but it's not going well here at this very home track. Willie Wynn, also strong in the beginning of this race, has fallen off, but that boost should help them catch up again, and it looks like Gaz is either going to blast past Willie Wynn or he's going to give him a bump up to the front. But talk about the front, we have Stretchy, Orgasmic Cry and Zoe back again, and Nifty in fourth with Matteo catching them up. Just behind that is Captain Slow and Medium GT. Anyone at the moment with still not even 8 minutes into the race and plenty of time to race here. Anyone can win this, ladies and gentlemen, anyone. Stretchy now in the lead, but it looks like Orgasmic Cry goes to reclaim the lead, but Stretchy is holding on around the outside, and it seems that it is still Stretchy's lead ahead of Orgasmic Cry and Zoe. But watch out for Matteo and Nifty coming in, but it's Matteo that's in free air. Does he have a boost? It looks like he may have a boost here, ladies and gentlemen. He dropped back a little bit, now he's picked himself up a boost. He's pushed himself up to fourth, but that's all he can do, and it looks like the boost is over for him, and Nifty holding him off. Whoa, Racing is racing, ladies and gentlemen, and this is crazy racing. So Stretchy is leading from Orgasmic Cry with Zoe in third place. Nifty is now in fourth place ahead of Matteo, but watch out for Matteo because Captain Slow's coming through. Captain Slow squeezing the Unicorn all the way in that slither of space between Matteo and the wall. Captain Slow playing danger, and it paid off. Oh, wow. And so Stretchy leads, then Orgasmic Cry in second, Zoe in third. Zoe and Captain Slow can't decide. They can't decide. It's the three pink cars. That pink car must give you extra speed. You must just get extra speed because the pink cars have featured largely in this race. Stretchy trying to hold off the sea like Moses. He is trying to keep that backed up, but Orgasmic Cry, Zoe and Medium GT are all edging forward and closer to Stretchy. Captain Slow in fifth. Nifty is in sixth place with Matteo in seventh, and Oban eighth. I'll try and get there before they change places. Fiberman is in ninth. Matteo and Oban swapping places at the moment. Oh, a little rub on the wall there from Stretchy. Orgasmic Cry back in the lead ahead of Zoe and Medium GT moving up. I think Stretchy may have had a rub in the wall. We're looking at Oban here, who's making the moves on Matteo and Captain Slow. Beautiful stuff. Look through there's barely any room there, and he's going to feed his car through that little gap there. And but now he's not getting a tow from those other cars, so he's going to have to. He's going to have to slip onto the back of them and pick up the tow, it would seem. Captain Slow, who was up there in the top three earlier, is now in eighth. The Hornblower in ninth. Amtrak in 10th. Willie Wynn back up with the crowd now is in 11th, with Gaz in 12th. G-Man in 13th. Fiberman 14th. Pacemaker in 15th. Mikey is in 16th. This is some crazy racing, ladies and gentlemen. They are moving around. Now Zoe's in the lead of Orgasmic Cry, and she's brought Stretchy and Matteo with her, leaving Orgasmic Cry out in the cold. And now someone's just come up to give Orgasmic Cry a bit of a bump draft, but it's a little too late. No, Matteo goes for the move, but Orgasmic Cry still sitting there in fifth. And oh my god, I think that was Amtrak in the distance we saw kicking off to one side as they come flying down the straight, and there's nothing between any of them, and they're all jostling for positions. This is absolutely tight as a duck's butthole. I need to take a sip. You're going to have to just watch them for a second. Let me sip my brew. We're watching Oban. He sat in ninth place. I can't keep my mouth shut, can I? Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. So Oban in ninth place. He's chasing down the Gaz, whom he's been up and down this pack. And no, he's not chasing the Gaz. Is he? He is. He's alongside him. Sorry, I was looking at a different car. What other cars are looking at that's not Duplo? At the moment, Nifty leads from Zoe. Orgasmic Cry in third place. We're looking at ninth spot. Oban trying to get the moves on Gaz, staying ahead of Fiberman, who's staying ahead of the Horn Blower. But there's a little battle brewing down here, ladies and gentlemen, with Mikey, Willie Wynn, Pacemaker and Amtrak. We saw having a big fall. So on board with Pacemaker Boy, it goes through Fiberman, who looked like he was standing still then, and Pacemaker Boy looking to get a move done here on Mikey, Hornblower, and someone just ahead of Hornblower. Who was it? Gaz? It possibly could be. Or G-Man for fun. I'm not sure. Oh, the door's knocking. That's all right. She's opening the back gate. We're good. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was going to have to run off to the door. So, no, he's got Willie Wynn coming up behind him. Might be able to give him a little boost. Yeah, lovely little bump draft there from Willie Wynn on Pacemaker, so he can close up on those three ahead of him, but it's a struggle to try and pull him in, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just quite getting there, and Willie Wynn comes through with that tow. So Nifty leads. We're 13 minutes in now, and it's starting to get serious. They're going to have to start deciding who is going to win this one. Medium GT in second, Zoe in third, Orgasmic Cry, who has, let's face it, led for the bulk of this race, sitting in fourth, maybe just sitting back a little bit and waiting. It's a waiting game now. They're all being very tentative in their positions. 5th place for Gaz, Oban in 6th, 7th for Matteo, and he goes ahead of Oban. Matteo and Oban having an absolute beautiful duke out at the moment. Stretchy in 8th, G-Man for Fun is in 9th, and then Hornblower in 10th, Willie Wynn in 11th, Captain Slow 12th, Mikey 13th, Pacemaker Boy 14th, Fiberman 15th, Amtrak in 16th. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up to the 14th minute. This could possibly be the final lap, possibly, and this is it then. This is the absolute push. Oh no! We've seen one of the pink cars absolutely buried into the barrier. Where are they? Orgasmic Cry and more barrier action. They've all gone crazy on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Medium GT is leading ahead of Zoe. Zoe ahead of Nifty, and Matteo in 4th place. It's gone absolutely crazy. Gaz in 5th. Oban, Gaz is still 5th. Where did Oban go? He's fallen behind Stretchy. But yeah, we're into the final moments of this race. They've all waited for this moment to pull the trigger, and it went absolutely crazy. We saw people going into the wall, and now Medium GT just with his nose ahead. Zoe in the tow and pulling Nifty and Matteo along. Nifty's pulled the trigger. He's going for the move. He's tucked back in again. It's Matteo going for the move. Then none of them daring to make the move yet. They're coming up to the line. The flag's not out yet. Some of these will go across the line and get another lap. The flag's out. The flag's out, and wow, how many got through? A good bulk of them. So here we go. G-Man finished in 8th, 9th for Untrack, Fiberman 10th, Mikey 11th, Orgasmic Cry unfortunately in 12th, 13th for Pacemaker Boy, Captain Slow 14th, Hornblower 15th, Willie Wynn in 16th, and the race is not over for the top 7, ladies and gentlemen. Medium GT still leads from Zoe with Nifty in 3rd, Matteo in 4th. Can anyone get the move done? Oban, Gaz, Stretchy's too far back now, I believe, and it's down to these few in this race. Medium GT leads from Zoe. They're coming around like a train, ladies and gentlemen, and none of them are getting any benefit from a boost, I think. So it's the way it is. Medium GT, he's coming up. No, we've still got another corner to go, ladies and gentlemen. Medium, Zoe's gone high. She's going to try and get a run. No, she's lost the toe, and now Matteo comes through, and this is why no one wants to pull out of the toe, because as soon as you pull out the toe, you lose it, and Matteo feels like he's got the toe to take the win. It's lining up side by side. Matteo does take the win. Medium GT, Zoe. No, I better pause it. Oh my lord. So Matteo, Zoe pulled out of the toe, it seemed, to try and get the move done on Medium GT, but instantly lost all momentum. Then Matteo picked up Medium GT's toe, but from like 2 cars length back, gave him enough of a toe to be able to pull up alongside Medium GT. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen, and perfectly timed from Matteo. I don't know how lucky it was that Zoe moved out of the way for him to get that toe, but it worked perfectly for him, and he takes the win. Great stuff. Medium GT comes home in 2nd place. Probably feels that one was all stitched up. That was coming home with him, but he got mugged right on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Brown saying daily race B at Circuit Watkins Glen. Yes, man, I've had a go on it. It's very good. It's very good. I can't remember my time. 49, 46, 47. I don't know. It was all right. It was all right. It's okay. And Vodka saying great battle, fire. So yeah, Medium GT comes home in 2nd, and Zoe home in 3rd spot. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Nifty gets 4th, Oban in 5th, with Gaz 6th, Stretchy coming home in 7th ahead of G-Man in 8th, Amtrak in 9th, which isn't bad. We saw him near the end absolutely pelt it sideways, so come back strong in the end. Fiberman in 10th, Mikey 11th, Orgasmic Cry. I don't know what happened in that mad last dash, but they ended up in a wall facing the wrong way. So Orgasmic Cry bringing it home for 12th, Pacemaker 13th, Captain Slow 14th, Hornblower 15th, and Willie Wynn 16th. And Willie Wynn was up there, wasn't he, fighting with the leaders. So one to watch. He'll be starting on pole in the next race, I believe. talking about the next race, shall we move on, ladies and gents? My gosh, so hard this racing. They found a track. They thought, oh, look, we have manic races. Let's find a track where it really gets super manic. Right, let's do somewhere nice and slow next race. Willow Springs or something. Right, what am I doing? I'm daydreaming. Race 2. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, you know they love to reveal the race results before I get to press the button, so try not to spoil it for yourselves. Ooh, was I quick enough? Did you read them? Right, left, up, down, square, square, circle, triangle. Not that. What am I up to? That.
It was very close and super fun.
And so, me. This is the grid then, the reverse grid. Willie a win on top with Hornblower second, Captain Slow starting in third, Pacemaker Boy starting fourth, Orgasmic Cry is in fifth place, Mikey starts sixth, Fiberman in seventh, Amtrak in eighth, G-Man for Real Fun is starting in ninth, Stretchy is in 10th, Gaz is 11th, Oban starts in 12th, 13th for Nifty, and Zoe in 14th, Medium GT 15th, and Matteo starting in 16th after winning the first race. And what a race it was as well. Are you prepared for race 2, ladies and gentlemen? They've had a feel for it now. They know how it goes. They know what to do. This race, it could get real. You know what I'm saying? Brian in the chat saying, yeah, it was a very close and super fun. So, yeah, it could get real. Real. We might even see some Pro Sim Racer team tears by the end of this race, ladies and gents. So Willie Wynn on pole, waiting for the lights to go out. And it is go here at the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. And Willie Wynn off to an absolutely lightning start. Hornblower great as well. And then we've got a bit of a slovenly start here from some of these guys where they're all lining up side by side to try and get their positions sorted. But Willie Wynn was lightning off of the line with Hornblower chasing him down. Unbelievable racing there. Mikey there in third, but he's got them all queued up. And we know those pink cars are absolutely extra fast here with Orgasmic Cry already moving up into third spot with Mikey in fourth, Captain Slow in fifth. We've got Pacemaker in sixth, Amtrak seventh, Fiberman in eighth. We've got Stretchy in ninth, Matteo 10th, Medium GT in 11th, but it looks like he is going to alter that in any second now. Nifty 12th, Zoe 13th, Oban 14th. Oban, no one around him. Beautiful. Gaz 15th, bad start from Gaz, and G-Man for Real Fun is 16th, but it's the lead, and Willie Wynn is under threat now. Pacemaker Boy is getting a good push. He's getting a good push from Orgasmic Cry. Pacemaker Boy and Orgasmic Cry together doesn't seem natural, but you know, sometimes that pacemaker needs a little boost now and again with an Orgasmic Cry, and that is what we're seeing right now. Pacemaker Boy getting the Orgasmic Cry boost. Lovely. Willie Wynn slipping down into third place with Amtrak now looking large in this race in fourth with Captain Slow just behind him in fifth place. Hornblower in sixth with Stretchy in seventh, Matteo in eighth. But it's the lead, ladies and gentlemen, with Pacemaker Boy. Oh, he slammed it into the wall, ladies and gentlemen, and Orgasmic Cry comes through on top. No, Pacemaker Boy still with it. He hasn't dropped. I thought the wall had ended his lead, but it has not. Orgasmic Cry still in second, but under threat from Willie Wynn. And Willie really wants to get in there with Orgasmic Cry, because Willie's love Orgasmic Cries. Captain Slow in the unicorn. And I know what a pink unicorn means. And Pacemaker Boy is leading with Orgasmic Cry virtually up he's climbing into the boot, ladies and gentlemen. He's definitely pushing that car along with Willie Wynn, just tucking it in around the side, and Willie Wynn grabs himself that second spot from Orgasmic Cry with Captain Slow in fourth. Then we have a second battle here with Matteo, Medium GT, Hornblower and Amtrak all duking it out here with Stretchy in ninth, Zoe in 10th, Fiberman in 11th. Let's get on board with the Fiberman and see what it feels like hot under the collar in the middle of the pack. Unbelievable stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And there we see, Nifty getting overtaken, but Iberman trying to cling on to the outside. Oh, he got a wobble on there, touched the wall, and he saw a lot of people coming by, and that is not what Fiberman wants right now. And again, another one, and gosh, ovals are tricky, ladies and gentlemen. They are really tricky. Those walls can be deathly, I tell thee. But Fiberman will rise again with G-Man 16th still. Captain Slow leads this race. The unicorn, the pink unicorn. Man, if I knew the song, I'd sing that. Pink Pony Club, Pink Pony Club, yeah. Mummy, look at me, I'm at the Pink Pony Club. Showing my flaps, I'm Pink Pony Club. Medium GT, I don't know if that's the lyrics. It could be. Medium GT leads this race with Pacemaker Boy in second. Captain Slow is in third spot with Willie Win in fourth. Unbelievable here. Racing with Nifty in fifth and Amtrak in sixth. Pacemaker Boy leads the way. Unbelievable stuff from Pacemaker Boy so far. This race, he has done a stunning job. But Medium GT here to spoil the party, and he knows all about parties being spoiled, don't you, Medium GT? After race one, you feel it. Still. Pacemaker into second, then with Oban looming large. He has come big in this race so far. We're just about to come to 5 minutes. That's 1/3 of the race down. And Zoe slowly climbing up the order into fourth. Captain Slow in fifth. Nifty in sixth. I feel like there's like a race going on, but I'm just informing you in what position they are at the moment. There's no way of following the race as such. Zoe goes into the lead, ladies and gentlemen, with Medium GT in second, but Pacemaker Boy slips into second also. And the racing is fast and the racing is furious. Look at him crossing the line. How do you cover that, ladies and gentlemen? You don't. You just stand there in awe and make weird noises like, ooh, ee, ah. Oh. Oh no! Fiberman finds himself facing the wrong way and creating an absolute pollution everywhere. With Zoe leads from Pacemaker Boy with Medium GT in third. No, second. Scrub that. He's second now. Amtrak's in third. Pacemaker Boy making his way down with Captain Slow there in the pink unicorn car. Edging, ladies and gentlemen, edging into that top four. In the chat, Vodka Rob doing laughing faces. I don't know, just probably from me struggling to cover a race that's crazy. Medium GT leads this race with Pacemaker Boy in second spot, with Amtrak in third, Zoe in fourth, and Captain Slow in fifth. Orgasmic Cry in sixth. Again, the pink car's proving to be extremely speedy around the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Matteo in seventh and Stretchy in eighth. Oban in ninth. Willie Win is 10th. Nifty 11th with Gaz in 12th. I'm just reading names out, honestly. It's G-Man for real, I promise you, I'm trying. Mikey in 14th with Hornblower 15th, and Fiberman is in 16th. So where the racing is, it's here. Pacemaker against Orgasmic. Matteo's moved up. Matteo, look at him, he's got an absolute super boost going on at the moment, and he's bringing Zoe along with him. Zoe giving him a push, and it's Matteo now bumping himself up into second spot, and there's nothing that Pacemaker Boy can do. He's got Orgasmic Cry trying to push him along, but it's not worked, and they've all bumped through, and it's Matteo, Zoe and Oban all jumping past Pacemaker and Orgasmic Cry. They did not work. It didn't work, whatever they were doing. And now we've got Captain Slow trying to pull the same shenanigans that we just had Zoe do. I guess Zoe's up to second now. Matteo leads this race. Zoe in second. Unbelievable stuff. Medium GT is in third. Oban in fourth. Look at the train, ladies and gentlemen. Pacemaker and Orgasmic Cry join the back of the queue, with Captain Slow coming in hard and Willie Win chasing with Gaz in tow. Stretchy is 10th with Amtrak. Amtrak was up there. Oh, we've had someone wipe out, ladies and gentlemen. Someone absolutely absolutely proper wiped out. I think it was the gas, and that is oval racing, ladies and gentlemen. You get underneath that toe, it's beautiful in a straight, but in a corner it is an absolute pain. Matteo leads from Zoe, medium GT in third place, Oban fourth, Pacemaker Boy is in fifth, and the train just keeps growing. Ooh, I don't know, I was going to sing something about Soul Train, but I couldn't remember the words or the tune. It nearly came out as, ooh, baby, I love your way. Oh, every day. Oh, I don't know. It's Cookie. Matteo leads with Zoe in second, medium GT in third, but they're all pushing each other, and Matteo's out in the cold, ladies and gentlemen. Matteo is out in the cold. Zoe through and into the lead. Medium GT comes through with her. Matteo's got to get back into that train, and he does. He gets back on the train, ladies and gentlemen. He's going down in the underground, just trying to think of references to trains, for heaven's sakes. I'm meant to be concentrating on racing. And it looks like Matteo bit the wall, ladies and gentlemen, there, but he's still in fourth, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Holding on to the back of Oban for the toe. Medium GT going up against the Zoe. We are coming up to 9 minutes of racing done, ladies and gentlemen. 9 minutes of racing, and we are nowhere near finished. Zoe leads from medium GT, and Oban is in third with Matteo in fourth. Matteo having another look, and the pink unicorn of Captain Slow is ready to bite. And Vodkov saying, oh man, you don't want an off in this. God no, my friend. An off in this is fatal. So Captain Slow having a sneaky look at the Pacemaker Boy trying to close the gap between himself and the wall, and Oban blocks. Beautiful. Pacemaker Boy picking up a toe from Matteo, I believe, and stopped Captain Slow getting through. And delicious racing here. Give me a better camera angle, come on. Wow, they're all still going around like an absolute train, ladies and gentlemen. Zoe leads with medium GT trying to cling on to that second, but Oban has been niggling him for a while, and he's looking to make a move now. Oban up the side, and Oban trying to shoehorn the car in there, and he looks like he's just about to crack on. He's cracking on now, ladies and gentlemen. Matteo, though, coming back again, and medium got the smelly end of that stick there then. Captain Slow still looming large in fifth place with Willie Wynn, who he started on pole, remember, but he's still there. He's still me. See, it says it on the side of his car. Don't forget me. And Pacemaker Boy has been in the top end of this race and has loomed absolutely large and fearful in all of their mirrors. Orgasmic Cry in 8th with Nifty in 9th, trying to work together, push through to get ahead. Amtrak in 10th place with G-Man for real. I will get it one day, G-Man. In 11th, but Mikey's coming through, ladies and gentlemen. G-Man better be careful. They are among us, but Mikey is going to burn one through your inside. And he does. No, not quite. G-Man still holding on. And we've got a tussle behind. Mikey has got overtaken by the Gaz. The Gaz pulls one out of the bag there, and he's not stopping with Mikey. He's going to go for G-Man as well, and possibly Amtrak. He's got a super boost going on there, ladies and gentlemen, and he is using it to great effect. But no, G-Man seems to be able to hold on to whatever he's got. Zoe still leads from medium GT, and Matteo, as G-Man moves out of the way. And does that slow? No, because Gaz just moves over to grab a toe from Captain Slow, and it gets him through past G-Man. It's all about the toe, No treble. So Amtrak in 9th, and Nifty is in 8th, but it's Zoe that leads, and my God, doesn't she lead a train of cars there. Zoe, Matteo, Pacemaker Boy back up into the top 3. Oh no, he's hit the curb, he's hit Zoe. It's all gone wrong. No, he's still in the fight. Medium GT moves into the lead. Willie Wynn is in 2nd spot, and Orgasmic Cry comes through and into 3rd place. Pacemaker Boy in 4th with Matteo in 5th, Oban 6th, and Zoe is 7th. Oh, Zoe. I think Oban owes... not Oban, sorry. Where's he gone? Pacemaker Boy. Is he still up there? Oh, well, screw you, Zoe. Pacemaker Boy's still in 4th. He's fine. It's dog-eat-dog out there. It's not the way they win the race. I think he hit the curb. I don't think he had any say in that whatsoever, in all fairness to Pacemaker Boy. I think he hit that weird curb and just went bouncing. So, medium GT, Willie Wynn, duking it out. We are into minute 12. Well, coming to the end of minute 12, nearly into minute 13, and we are coming to the end where they have to then reveal their cards and go for gold. And it looks like Zoe has dusted herself off, and she is back with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, and trying to reclaim that lead on the inside of Willie Wynn. What an absolute banger of a move. And now she's chasing down Matteo, and Pacemaker Boy coming through as well on her tail. Pacemaker Boy has her 6. And Orgasmic Cry getting a good boost from someone coming up the inside of them, but it's still Matteo that leads, and the time is ticking away. They are having less and less time to get what the move done they need to get done. Willie Wynn in 4th, Pacemaker Boy slipping down into 5th, Medium GT in 6th, Oban 7th, 8th for Captain Slow, 9th for Amtrak, 10th Stretchy, 11th for Nifty, Gaz in 12th, Mikey 13th, G-Man is 13th, 14th Mikey, Hornblower 15th, Fiberman way out of it in 16th, unfortunately, but Matteo at the moment still leads coming into the final moment, and we're crossing the line. This I said last time, this could be the final lap unless they're very, very nippy on their way around. So Matteo leads from Zoe. Look at the cars. Look at Willie Wynn. Where does he think he's going to go from there? He's stuck in a corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my position. So Matteo leads again from Zoe. Orgasmic Cry in 3rd. No, 4th, because Medium GT has decided to influence himself back into the top 3. And Zoe in 2nd, and she's getting a good bump draft from Medium GT, which gives, and Medium GT, he'll be wanting to pull off what Matteo did to him in race 1 to see how that feels. And Zoe again is the fly in that ointment. If she moves out the way, and can Medium get a good tow? They're coming up to the final corner, 20 seconds left on the clock. Matteo still leads from Zoe. Medium GT trying to stay in the tow, but I think he's lost the tow now, and Oban's got the boost. Oban's giving him a bump, but it's Matteo coming up towards the line, and I think Matteo's got it seen off. I don't think they can come against him. Matteo, Zoe, Medium GT, but it's Matteo in the end. He's coming up to the line, but the time has not run out. They've gone through. Oh my good golly gosh, they've all gone through and get to do another lap. Gaz finishes in 10th, Pacemaker Boy in 11th, G-Man 12th, Mikey 13th, Hornblower 14th, Stretchy in 15th, Fiberman in 16th, and Matteo has to do it all again, reset and reline, get that lap done. He crossed the line ahead of him. He can do this again. Captain Slow's now in the top 3, and Zoe, some reason, has dropped right out. Oh, Zoe's hit the wall, ladies and gentlemen, and Matteo then, it's down to Captain Slow and Medium GT, who is harbouring revenge. He's got the tow as Medium GT, but he's got a Captain Slow in his way. He's got nowhere to go. He's ahead, and can he pull the move off against Matteo as they come up? Oh, they've got another corner. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Medium GT does not want to give up on that tow, and he does not want someone on the outside of him. Oban, he's saying, will you get out my way? He has a look, it's too soon, comes back in for the tow. Matteo's got it again. Oban's going to sneak one off of Medium, and Medium just keeps getting mugged off on the line. Matteo crosses the line, 2nd winner of the day. Oban in 2nd, and Captain Slow, oh no, Medium GT dropped down to 5th. Oh, Captain Slow, fantastic driving there to grab 3rd spot with Amtrak in 4th. A great race from Amtrak. Medium GT slipping down to 5th, Orgasmic Cry in 6th, Willie Wynn 7th place with Nifty in 8th, Zoe, oh poor Zoe, she was figuring big in the top 3 there, and again looking like she got hit into the wall maybe, I'm not sure, we're not going to go looking for it, we're not about pointing fingers here, it's about pure racing and fun. Gaz in 10th, Pacemaker in 11th, G-Man is 12th, 13th for Mikey, 14th Hornblower, 15th Stretchy, and Fiberman starting in 16th. And if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen, let me just have a little bit of my brew, because it's been all go. We've been all go. How are you all anyway? I've not had a moment to stop and have a chat. So Brian in the chat saying, Oban here, cheers. Hi Oban, hope you are well. Great racing, brother, great racing, great stuff. I'm just going to have a little sip of my brew if you would. Well, I could do that while things are loading, can't I? Lovely. And then through to collection. It's the last one, ladies. Well, not the last one. We've got 3 more rounds of this. We're only halfway. But, I mean, it's the last one of this round, and I'll get the right thing. I'm doing it one-handed, ladies and gents, because I'm holding my brew with my other hand. So that's why my my gamepad action is not top form. Oh, don't look. That would be a waste. Here we go. Right, is this the right one? I think so. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to down my brew. Oh, right. God, anyone else worn out? It's only been 2 races. This is a workout and a half doing their races, for heaven's sakes. The sun's going down here in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolutely lovely day, if you wanted to know. In the chat then, we've got Vodka saying, I think it's coffee time here, actually. Oh, it's nothing nice than a warm brew. So then, let's have a look. A reverse grid from race 2. It's Fiberman on pole. Oh, no. What do you think you're bloody doing? It's, I'm all thumbs. Fiberman is on pole. Stretchy in second. Oh, my. Hornblower in third. I mean, Oh My is finishing position from the last race, not Oh My starting in second. Started in second in the first race. I'm starting to question this is not the first race again. Hornblower in third. Mikey in fourth. G-Man for real fun in fifth. Pacemaker Boy is starting sixth, with Gaz starting seventh. Eighth for Zoe. Ninth for Nifty. 10th for Willie Win. Orgasmic Cry starting in 11th. Medium GT starting 12th. Amtrak starting 13th. Captain Slow starting in 14th. 15th for Oban. And 16th for Matteo. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen. No more arsing about. Let's get on with some racing, eh? That's what you're here for. That's what we're going to do. So, Fiberman, no pressure, off of the line. Stretchy just behind him. And it's lights out here at Blue Moon, and it's a great start there from Fiberman. Stretchy looked a little slow, and he looks like he's got Mikey to worry about. Mikey coming up around the outside of Stretchy, and it's a great start from Mikey as Hornblower and Fiberman run off, but it's Hornblower. Hornblower, absolutely stonking start, flies up to the back of Fiberman, and it looks like Hornblower could possibly take the lead after this first curve. No. Fiberman's found his mojo. He's back in the swing, and Stretchy has come through. After saying a terrible start from Stretchy, he showed me what for, because now he's up and into the lead with Fiberman in second. Will he win? Up and into third at the moment. Does he have the momentum to move up to second? He does. Is he going to go all the way up to the lead? Fiberman's in the inside of him. No, Pacemaker Boy, absolutely slinging Copen today, ladies and gentlemen. He is swinging it between his legs, and it is huge. Gaz in second, also coming through. What has happened? They've all got a super boosts on. Stretchy in third, and second maybe, because he's just moved up ahead of the Gaz, and Zoe in fourth. Willie Win is sliding it up and into third place, and he's going all the way because he's coming up the inside of the Gaz, but no, he's run out of steam right now, and Gaz is maintaining that second place, but Stretchy on the outside is looking very brave on a move, and he goes for it, and he looks like he's going for Pacemaker Boy as well. Pacemaker Boy's gone high, and Stretchy's hit Willie Win, and it's a calamity there in the midst of Mordor as Medium GT comes through, and Gaz in third, and Stretchy there still survives in fourth. Zoe fifth. Oban in sixth place, with Matteo in 7th. This is absolutely crazy stuff. And we've got Willie Win in 8th, Orgasmic Cry in 9th, Amtrak 10th, Captain Slow in 11th, Mikey is in 12th, with G-Man for Real Fun is 13th, Hornblower slipping down 14th, Nifty in 15th, with Fiberman in 16th. Shall we get on board with the Niftmeister just for a short while, just to see how things go? Pacemaker Boy still leads. He's hot. He's hot to trot here, ladies and gentlemen. He is jam hot. Is the Pacemaker Boy at the moment. Give him a jar of jam because he's hot. Nifty then in the final place in the smelly stick end, and he's closed up now to G-Man, and he's giving that alien a good old shove and a push, knowing that the bump draft is king, and that helped G-Man get through past Captain Slow. G-Man having a little touch with Captain Slow, and wow, look at the boost that Nifty got there, through and up and into 14th. He's coming through with G-Man, but he's gone ahead of G-Man now. He's just got Mikey. Mikey's disappeared as well. Mikey must have been on the inside of him, and Nifty grabbing a toe off of the horn blower, and he comes up another one for the taking for Nifty there up the inside, and that is 11th for Nifty. Can he keep it going? He's got Amtrak Willie Win just up ahead of him. He's got everyone just up ahead of him. Medium GT leads this race from Stretchy, and Gaz in 3rd. We are sitting on board with Nifty. We started from last place. We're seeing how high we can go. How high do you want to go? So, and at the moment we have raised our dizzy heights up to 11th, and we are slowly closing in to the top 10. And still on board with Nifty here as Willie Win and Orgasmic Cry tussle it out for that 10th place. Medium GT still leads, but it's Matteo now in 2nd, and Stretchy slipping down to 3rd, and we see Nifty just expertly getting around the corner, and he's closed right in. There must have been some wall hits there as Nifty then slips it up and into 8th place. My lord, my saviour Senna, what a move. And Nifty then in 8th, closing in on Oban and Pacemaker Boy. We saw Pacemaker Boy was leading earlier in the race, but it's Matteo now ahead of Medium GT, and Matteo and Medium GT have had beef this round. With Medium GT looking set to win the first race, and Matteo coming from miles back to take the win, and Medium GT looked like he was setting Matteo up to do the same in race 2, but then fell back a good few positions. We've got someone coming back at us here now on our inside. Is it the Zoe, or is it Captain Slow? I'm not sure, but Nifty now is in the thick of the action, ladies and gentlemen. Up and into 9th, and with the crowd, Matteo still leads, and there is the delightful Zoe just pulling in front, showing us her kitty. Hello, kitty. And again, another pink car comes flying by, and that's the wall. That's the wall for Nifty. And someone in the back is Pacemaker Boy, I believe. Pacemaker Boy absolutely slammed hard. My good golly gosh, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's have a look. Oh, God. I can't even get to the top. They're moving around so much. Matteo then leads from Gaz. And Captain Slow, Medium GT, slipping down the order into this little pack of racers. Captain Slow edging forward, trying to get ahead of Medium GT, Stretchy, and they've chosen 2 lanes of tow. Excuse me, what? Matteo then still leads from the Gaz, and Medium GT ahead of Stretchy. G-Man doing absolutely superb at the moment in 5th place, with Captain Slow featuring large in 6th. Mikey is 7th, with Zoe in 8th, and look at them all stream through. It is crazy. Fiberman 9th, Orgasmic Cry in 11th, was 10th, but Oban just took that one, and Amtrak 12th now. Hornblower 13th. With Nifty down in 40th, we were on board with Nifty up to about 9th or 8th we got. Back down to 13th, Willie Win is down in 13th with G-Man. For real fun, he was like 5th just now, wasn't he? My good golly gosh. Oh, was it G-Man that hit the wall? I thought it was Pacemaker, but Pacemaker could have as well, because he's down here. So Matteo and it's Gaz and Medium GT, they've broken away from the field. Can the field come back? They should be able to, with a bit of bump, draft and grind. And Captain Slow, Oban and Nifty then trying to break away from the crew. Zoe set with Orgasmic Cry right behind her, and Willie Win in 9th place, Stretchy in 10th, and then we have Mikey, G-Man, Amtrak and Fiberman Hornblower all together. And it's a crazy line. Look at that. You can see them all from 15th to 1st. And Pacemaker Boy will be getting that boost. He'll be joining soon. It's 3 wide. I thought it was 3 wide there. Captain Slow ahead of Matteo. Oban all going wild. Oban's lost the car. But he's been helped out by Nifty. He nearly lost the car, and Nifty gave him a little bump. I think, I didn't know who was at the side of him. Gaz possibly stopped him from spinning out sideways. And then I think Nifty gave him a little bump to keep him on his way. So Orgasmic Cry, Zoe, Oban being helped by a little help from your friends, eh? Gaz in 4th, Matteo in 3rd place, Medium GT. Medium GT takes the lead, and he just wants Matteo to do one. And Medium GT then leading this race so far. We are nearly 8 minutes in, halfway, just over. Matteo in 2nd. Oh, O.T.H. Gaz. Over the hill, Gaz is in 3rd place. He's weaving, he's ducking, he's diving, ladies and gentlemen. The man fancies a win here. Anyone could. It's in the air, it's palpable. And Zoe there in 4th should have had a win so far today. Hasn't quite done it. It's all been about Matteo, hasn't it? It's all been about the Matteo. Medium GT then in the fight with Matteo today. It's all about those two, with Gaz featuring in 3rd, with Orgasmic Cry and Oban coming through, and Zoe just behind them and alongside Nifty. Nifty just edges it ahead of Zoe, and they've got Captain Slow coming in hard behind. Matteo leads from Medium GT. Gaz in 3rd. We're on board with Captain Slow as he tries to get a move on Nifty. He's getting tugged along by Zoe. Zoe giving him a good tug, and that helped him get past Nifty then. And it's Zoe chasing down Orgasmic Cry and Captain Slow again with those 3 pink cars, finding themselves on track together. Beautiful stuff. You can see Captain Slow there getting a toe on the Hello Kitty. Is he going to bump? He's going to bump. He's going to bump. He's going to try and get up to those cars ahead. They need to reach Orgasmic Cry, Medium, Gaz and Matteo. Around the corner they go. Woo, woo. Oh dear. So Matteo, he's leading. Is he though? Is he though? Because Gaz, Medium GT, they're all there. Oh no, Matteo's just taken the lead from Medium GT. What happened? I missed that. No. Zoe in 4th with Captain Slow in 5th. We had Medium GT leading, but Matteo has come off through. In the chat, we've got Nifty saying, hi Thingy, hi all. Sounding great as always. It's always about Matteo. The man could dig hole in his garden and strike oil. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. From the horse's mouth, the Nifty himself. Matteo is the man. Gaz in 2nd, Medium. What a guy. He's like the ace rimmer of the O.T.H. clan. Medium GT has been pushing on hard. He has been the closest to the win from Matteo. Gaz, though, is looming large in the mirrors of Matteo, and Matteo could be in danger now. Medium GT just in the periphery. Orgasmic Cry against Captain Slow comes through, and Orgasmic Cry is up to 5th. No, Captain Slow maintains, ladies and gentlemen. Oban up to 6th. Zoe is up to 4th now. No, Medium GT's moved up, I think. And now it's the big hitters in the top 3 as we go into the last 4 minutes of racing. It's Matteo, Gaz and Medium GT. Captain Slow, Zoe, Oban and Orgasmic Cry all there to claim their stake on that win. And then we've got Mikey chased down by Willie Win. Amtrak, Fiberman has just slipped behind G-Man. G-Man has been driving like an absolute legend, and he's got the Fiberman up alongside him, fighting hard down here, ladies and gentlemen, with Stretchy in the mix. Hornblower and Pacemaker Boy has closed in on the pack, but it's Matteo at the moment. We are still plenty of racing left. Plenty of racing as they come roaring through in the Daihatsu Copens. And what a battle we're having. Where are we next? Daytona? Matteo then is losing medium GT. Revenge. No, he's not got it. Giving medium a little push along there so medium can try and come back at Matteo. But Matteo at the moment holds on dear to the lead like it means something to him. And medium GT, he's no super GT, but he's medium GT, and he's our medium GT. And he's doing an absolutely cracking job up against the Matteo. Gaz in third. Zoe's making her move. Zoe early doors has decided to show her cards and is going for the gold. Captain Slow is in fifth. Oban sixth. Nifty in seventh. Orgasmic Cry down in eighth, but that means nothing in this race. Amtrak ninth. G-Man 10th, but was he 10th and now 11th because Pacemaker has just moved into 10th. Hornblower in 13th, Mikey's 14th, Stretchy's 15th, Willie Wynn back down in 16th. Oh, poor Willie Wynn. And it's Matteo versus medium GT. We've got 2 more minutes left of racing and it's getting charged, ladies and gentlemen. It's starting to charge up a little out there. These guys are trying to make a break. They don't want the other players involved. Medium just wants to go man-o-man with Matteo, and we are here for it. Gaz is coming along to umpire this mess, and Zoe being left for dead. Captain Slow, Orgasmic Cry, and Oban pushing hard to try and reach back up to the 3 ahead. Nifty in 8th, Amtrak 9th, Pacemaker Boy doing a superb job getting himself back up and into 10th place from the very back of the pack. Hornblower in 11th, G-Man 12th, Fiberman. Look at these guys racing. Hornblower, G-Man, and they're all racing all up and down the field. You can't miss the racing here at the O.T.H, and Willie Wynn's closing in. So here we go then. Coming up to the final minute. Loads of chat. I'll do the chat. These races, you can't do the chat in the racing. You'll miss everything. So Matteo, medium. Zoe's involved, ladies and gentlemen. Zoe is involved. Gaz slipping back into 4th, and Orgasmic Cry coming back up as strong in the end. But it's Matteo leads as we are coming around, and they've gone through. This is the second to last lap. They'll get another lap after this, I promise you, because I've got it wrong every time around so far. And so Matteo, medium, lining it up again, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves excited. Get yourselves extremely excited. Medium GT going for the win again. Matteo wants to get the trifold. He wants to get all 3, and medium wants to stop him, and Gaz and Oban all in it. All in it to mix it up, but it's Matteo that leads at the moment. 10 seconds on the clock. They're on the final straight. Oh no, we've seen a pink car go off to one side again, and we go across the line with time. Medium GT was over the line ahead, but we've still got another lap, and Matteo still has an opportunity, but Oban and Zoe swamp him, and medium GT leads at the moment with Zoe. Oh my good golly gosh, Zoe's in the lead. Medium slipped. Medium's gone wide. Medium's gone very wide, and Zoe, Matteo, Oban have all burnt through. Oh no, medium 1 lap too long, and Oban looks like he struggled, and well, we've got all these guys finished just following behind, but we'll look at them in a minute. So Zoe looks like she could get that final win as she comes up. There's 2 more corners to go. Matteo wants to get the triumphant trio, and he's going for it as well with Nifty in the mix in 3rd, Gaz 4th, Captain Slow in 5th, medium GT, poor medium GT, and Oban in 7th. And now we're coming up to the final corner, and Zoe leads. Zoe holds off Matteo, but we've seen Matteo pull the move many a time coming on this straight, but there's nothing. Matteo's got nothing. It's going to be Zoe. Zoe's got the lead. Matteo's got the toe. He's coming up alongside her. He's coming up alongside her. Is it enough? Oh, Matteo, you mother son of a gun. Oh, look, the racing hasn't finished. Look, we've still got Captain Slow, medium. I don't think there's going to be any changes, but we can there's Captain Slow, medium, and there's still Oban. Matteo, well done, my friend. 3, that's no small feat, is it? That is no small feat. 3 wins in 1 round. Unbelievable. Zoe in 2nd place. Great race. Well done. Great race. And Nifty. in the top 3. Well done, man. Well done. Gaz in 4th. Captain Slow in 5th place. Medium GT in 6th. If only the flag didn't come out 1 lap before. I'd call the stewards on that. I'm pretty sure the timer had flicked over. So yeah, you got caught. Got mugged off by GT7 in 6th, and then Oban 7th. Amtrak finishing in 8th. Pacemaker Boy, great finish in 9th. Fiberman in 10th. Great finish for Fiberman in 10th. Mikey in 11th. Hornblower 12th. Stretchy in 13th. 14th for Willie Wynn, G-Man for 15th, and it was Orgasmic Cry that we saw in the wall, ladies and gentlemen, and it's heartbreaking for Orgasmic Cry after such a great race and round. Right then, right, we'll catch up with the chat. So, yeah, we had Nifty saying the man could dig a hole in his garden, strike oil. Oban thought that was funny. Nifty said, smoke him a kipper, he'll be back for breakfast. Oh yeah, nice reference, Ace Rimmer. And Nifty said, bring a hat and gloves for Friday. Brr. Oh, you're not going on the snow, are you crazy mofos? Hey, I've read the rules. It's only sports softs and wets. What are you going on the snow with? Sports softs or wets? And Brian Oban saying that means ice cold beers, right? Nifty saying, oh yeah. Nifty saying, haha. Vodka Rob saying Zoe was mugged off there, and Vodka Rob saying she deserved a win, really. And Nifty saying, can't stop Matteo, he's a force of nature. Unbelievable stuff from Matteo. Well done. What a guy. What a guy. So that was the Over the Hill Racing Group. They are on Facebook if you are looking for them. They have a Discord, but it's easiest just finding them by Facebook. Just search either Over the Hill Racing or O.T.H Racing. I'm sure something will pop up, or just DM me. DM me, look at me. Yeah, I'm cool. I don't know what you DM me on. I'm saying DM me. Drop a comment in this vid and ask. Say, yo, thingy, how do I get involved? And we'll pick it up from there somehow, some way. There are ways. I'll get Liam Neeson to come and find you. Right then, thank you for joining me here at Thingamajigs Racing Channel with the Over the Hill Racing Group. That was round 3 of the Copen Challenge Cup, and man alive, it is wild, absolutely wild. And in the chat then, Oban saying thanks for the stream thingy. It is an absolute pleasure, my friend. Nifty saying rules are meant to be broken. Tyres schmires. And Vodkrov saying cheers thingy. Nifty saying thanks again for a great show thingy. My pleasure. Tiru, peace and love. Peace and love. I could have gone longer. I thought it was too annoying. I had to stop. Sorry, guys.